Introduction to photosynthesis. Plants obtain their energy from the sun through a process called photosynthesis. This remarkable process allows plants to convert light energy into chemical energy, which fuels their growth and development. Photosynthesis is essential not only for plants but also for nearly all life on Earth, as it forms the base of the food chain and contributes to the oxygen we breathe. The role of chlorophyll. The key player in photosynthesis is chlorophyll, a green pigment found in the chloroplasts of plant cells. Chlorophyll absorbs light energy, primarily from the blue and red wavelengths of sunlight. This absorbed light energy is crucial for driving the chemical reactions that convert carbon dioxide and water into glucose and oxygen. The photosynthesis process. Photosynthesis occurs in two main stages: the light-dependent reactions and the light-independent reactions, Calvin cycle. Light-dependent reactions. These reactions take place in the thylakoid membranes of the chloroplasts. When chlorophyll absorbs light, it excites electrons, which are then transferred through a series of proteins in the thylakoid membrane known as the electron transport chain. This movement of electrons helps generate adenosine triphosphate, ATP, and nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide phosphate, NADPH, two molecules that store energy and reducing power. Light-independent reactions, Calvin cycle. These reactions occur in the stroma of the chloroplasts and do not directly require light. Instead, they use the ATP and NADPH produced in the light-dependent reactions to convert carbon dioxide, CO, from the air into glucose, C hydrogen oxide. The Calvin cycle involves a series of enzyme-driven steps that incorporate carbon dioxide into a 5-carbon sugar, eventually producing glucose. The role of carbon dioxide in water. Carbon dioxide and water are the raw materials for photosynthesis. Plants absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere through small openings in their leaves called stomata. Water is taken up from the soil through the roots and transported to the leaves via the plant's vascular system. In the light-dependent reactions, water molecules are split into oxygen, protons, and electrons, with oxygen being released as a byproduct. Energy conversion and storage. The primary product of photosynthesis is glucose, a type of sugar that plants use as an energy source. Glucose can be used immediately for energy or stored as starch for later use. Starch is a polysaccharide that plants can break down into glucose when needed. This stored energy is crucial for plant growth, reproduction, and response to environmental stresses. Oxygen production. A significant byproduct of photosynthesis is oxygen, which is released into the atmosphere through the stomata. This oxygen is essential for the respiration of most living organisms, including humans. The oxygen produced during photosynthesis helps maintain the balance of gases in the atmosphere and supports life on Earth. Photosynthesis and plant growth. The energy obtained from photosynthesis supports various aspects of plant growth and development. It provides the energy required for synthesizing essential compounds such as proteins, lipids, and nucleic acids. Additionally, photosynthesis drives the processes of cell division and elongation, enabling plants to grow taller and produce new tissues. Environmental impact. Photosynthesis has a profound impact on the environment. By converting carbon dioxide into oxygen and glucose, plants play a crucial role in regulating atmospheric carbon dioxide levels and mitigating climate change. Forests, in particular, act as significant carbon sinks, absorbing large amounts of carbon dioxide and releasing oxygen, which helps balance the Earth's climate. Conclusion. Plants harness energy from the sun through the process of photosynthesis, converting light energy into chemical energy stored in glucose. This process involves chlorophyll, light-dependent reactions, and the Calvin cycle, with carbon dioxide and water serving as essential raw materials. Photosynthesis not only supports plant growth and development but also contributes to the oxygen supply and helps regulate the global climate. Understanding photosynthesis highlights the vital role plants play in sustaining life on Earth and maintaining ecological balance.